Longtime sponsor of the show, even longer real estate agent with the Kathy Helbig Group. Good morning, Kathy Helbig.
Good morning.
What are we doing?
We're talking about buckling up for the roller coaster ride, that we're kind of back on the upswing. So your cart is moving up the roller coaster at this point.
I thought we were finished with this roller coaster stuff.
Well, I didn't think we were, but you know, we take it day by day. So basically, I'm here to say, if you're a buyer, you've been sitting on the sidelines, this might be one of your last opportunities in the next year to get in under a balance or a normal kind of marketplace, a normal contract, be able to negotiate some terms for yourself, because we are already starting to see more buyers. Even in December, honestly, I haven't been on the show since
it's been a couple weeks,
I guess. So since then, we've seen, you know, an influx of buyers come out. We feel that that's, you know, maybe some of them are getting used to
they've
idea,
digested the higher
the sticker
interest rates.
shock of the interest rates has been settling a little bit. The 2-1 buy down, like I've talked about a couple of times, has been super popular. Paying points, you know, up front to get your rate down a little bit. So all of those are things that buyers are now arming themselves with to move forward. So we actually had a pretty decent December. We saw a pretty good showing of people come out in December and put houses under contract. Sometimes January is plagued by weather, and we've had a pretty warm January, not crazy snow, anything like that. So we're just seeing a lot of people come out, and we're already starting to see certain properties have multiple offers. There's some that don't. So interesting enough, I looked yesterday at the last 7-day market snapshot, and we had just about 400 new homes come on the market in a 7-day period. You know, first week in January, that's maybe a little low, shy than usual, but there were equally almost 400 price reductions. So that's why I'm saying to the buyers right now, you've got the small window of opportunity to get in there, and because the pre-spring market really starts in February. People start calling us in January. We're making appointments. We're preparing their house. We start putting on the market maybe mid-February. And that's when you're going to start seeing more inventory. And then, again, buyers are already showing their hands that they're willing to come back out into the marketplace.
Well, I think, since I'm an expert interviewing you all these years.
I would dub you that.
It's all about the price point. And the staging. You could have a house that's staged wrong and priced wrong, and it'll sit. You have a house that's staged right, priced right, that'll go with multiple offers.
Which is exactly why we waded into, you know, partnering with the company that does the Fix Now, Pay Later program, because we were foreseeing that we're getting back to those days where the seller has to prepare their house to come onto the market. But, you know, if it's halfway decent and we were kind of in that rebound effect in the fall when the rates went crazy. And that was unusually quiet. So that is starting to change, and people are coming out. In addition to it being a typical ebb and flow of the market, we're getting into pre-spring. So you're going to see inventory, you're going to see more buyers. You've got leases coming due. Lease rates are crazy, you know, right now. So people are willing to get back out into the marketplace. We had the hedge funds pull back in the fall and winter, so you had more of an opportunity to get in there as a buyer and get a property.
Not only that, the people who would buy and sell in the fall, probably just didn't do anything. Now all that inventory is now pushed in with the normal inventory.
We're seeing a little bit more normalcy with new construction. So you're not having the frenzy that we had around new construction. So they're more workable. Your time frames for new construction are starting to come back down a little bit. So again, that's going to free up the inventory of the houses that the people are building are now going to be selling those houses as well.
Not to put you into any type of shock, but I'm not moving. But I love to look at homes, just look at homes. It seems like there's very little on the market for sale.
Correct. Like I said, 400's a little shy for the first part of January, but not crazy shy. So you're going to see that change pretty quickly here. You'll start seeing an influx of houses coming on the market.
But I mean, I look St. Charles, I look at Chesterfield. It just seems like there's very few houses out there.
There's very few right now.
So which means that it's going to be.
But the days on the market are a little longer. So again, it's not a terrible picture for a seller, because you're still selling. Typically, I think the days on the market right now in December were 34. Where last December's was 27. So it's not that much different, but it's enough difference where the sellers don't feel like they're completely in control and therefore expecting crazy offers with no contingencies and, you know, way over list price.
What if someone lives in, say, Benton Park area and wants to move? What would you recommend for them?
Well, I might know somebody.
One of these days. You're always looking.
Always looking.
314-276-SOLD, 314-276-SOLD, or KathyHelbigGroup.com. My sisters were in town over the holidays. They give you props.
Excellent.
Mad props.
If we impress the sisters, we're in a good position.
Yeah. Because I haven't yet, and I'm 54.
Exactly.
Thanks, Kathy. KathyHelbigGroup.com. 742, Big 550.